Good morning. Good morning. I am Coach Lavette Love, the CEO and founder of Love Life's Legacy Coaching. Just coming in this morning to follow up on a theme that I started on Monday. Uh, Asking you about your morning routines and what do you do? Are you a morning person or a nighttime person? So, with that in mind, the question is, how would you define your perfect morning? Right? What does that look like? Me, I can't hear myself. Let me turn my volume up. So, this is the question. What's most important to you? What is the one thing you really want to do on a daily basis that would make a huge difference in your life, but you just can't figure out how to find the time for it? In short, what good habit would you like to cultivate and add to your life that will make a huge, real impact, real difference on your life? And I'll give you some time to think about that. It could be any area of your life, from exercise to healthy eating to self improvement or just getting ahead in your business or at your job. It could be working on the relationship with your children, with your husband, with your spouse, or finding time just for you to be creative and focus on you, or just getting in the habit of reading every morning, or maybe journaling. Once you figure out what it is that you want to work on or you want to improve and what's important to you, then you can think about how making it a part of your morning routine. So we're still coming back to that morning routine, but we're trying to identify what's important to you, what will motivate you to focus on that. So I want you to just sit back and think about for a moment, what does your perfect morning look like? It isn't stressed. It isn't rushed. You're not running around looking for your keys. Kids aren't running around looking for a shoe, a backpack, a notebook. Most importantly, it's a day when you have time to do everything on your list. Now, you shouldn't have 100 items on your list every day to accomplish. You're not setting yourself up for success. Maybe it means you have time for a long shower. Maybe you have time to go run or exercise before breakfast. Or it could be just a few minutes alone that you have time to connect with your spouse before y'all head out first thing to go work. That's a lot of maybes, right? But the key here is the most important thing I want you to think about is, how do you add that to your morning routine? Now, we're just dreaming and imagining at this point, right? We'll figure that out and how to add it and make it work out later. But right now, I want you to think about it. Like, we got to visualize it, right? So, you paint that vivid picture. You know what your new morning looks like or what it could look like. And I want you to become so clear, crystal clear on what that perfect morning looks like to you. It could be as many details as possible. Write it down in your journal or a piece of paper if you haven't been out to purchase your journal yet. And side note, why haven't you been out to purchase that journal yet? In short, it's all about defining the perfect moment. So just write it out, all the things that you come up with, you've imagined how you want that morning routine to look like. You add in, what would it take for me to have a chaos free morning? What are some goals or some things I want to accomplish that you just think you do not have time for? And I'm sure you'll be able to find time, even if it's 15 or 20 minutes a day. It adds up, sis. It will add up and you will see you're accomplishing that thing you wanted to work on. You're making a dent in it. Why is this so important? Because you can start making meaningful, impactful changes now. But you got to know what your goals are. You got to know what you want to work on. You have to know your destination before you can actually get in the car and start driving there, right? You can't just get in the car and without a destination. even if that's a trip to the grocery store or the gas station. Right now, if you're in the Carolinas, you have to know your destination because the gas stock has not been replenished fully. And you're riding around, like you got people riding around looking for gas. They're burning gas, looking for that gas. But back on point. Know your destination. Know what you want to accomplish. Know what you want to do. Know what you want to cross off that list for the day. And then you can move forward. That is what today's talk is all about. That's your task for today. It's figuring out where you want to get it done. And don't stop until you figure it out and it's firmly pictured in your mind. It's not dream. This is not like a dream. This is not imaginary. This is what is that thing you wanted to do? What is that thing you wanted to accomplish? You can get it done. What we're doing is we're just pushing, finding some extra time in the morning to do it. Add to your routine. But first, you have to establish a routine before you can adjust it. So I look forward to your comments and your feedback on what some of those things look like for you. I want you to take the time and think about this and write it in your journal and share it if you don't mind posting. All right, ladies, I'm Coach Lavette, and I will see you next time.